Those lights still get me, man. They're bright, they're awesome looking. So yeah. This is part 3 of the Building the Dream Garage series. Thank you for clicking the thumbnail and watching. If it's your first time here, I'm Joshua JCS-Customs, and this is my 2021 Camaro SS in the beautiful Crush Orange. So for part 3, we're going to be addressing the logo on the wall. This may be a multi-day thing. I'm not sure yet, obviously just in one video though. So we're going to be putting the company logo on that wall there. And why that wall? Because that wall is open and clear except for that one outlet right there. But as you see, this wall has 2 outlets on it. And that wall has that big ass thing right there on it. Breaker box. And to do that, I'll show you how we're going to do that. We have a mini projector. I need to stack up something to get it up to the height. And I have the logo on a separate phone. Something floating in the air there. I have the logo on a separate phone and I'm going to project that onto the wall. And my thought is to use chalk or a paint pen to outline that. Then I could take the projector down and shut it off and all that stuff. And then get to painting. So this here is Tricorn Black from Sherwin-Williams. The logo itself is going to be the same color, but in semi-gloss. And then the letters JCS-Custom is going to be in color matched Crush Orange here. And then I'm going to outline the whole logo in neon green. So that way the black actual logo will stand out against this wall. So basically it's going to look like the picture popping up on the screen there. Yeah, so this might be a long process and I got to get as much done as I can before the family wakes up and we start our day. So I got to move the car out of the garage real quick, get everything set up, and then we will get started on this. And of course, you know, we got to throw in a car startup and all that good stuff. The car is extremely dirty. Need to wash it. But, you know, it's like 30 degrees outside. I ain't doing that. This is something I just grabbed off Team U, and it works really, really well. So I'm going to put the cord I need for the old phone in there. Just in case you're interested, that's the little projector. Pretty nice. Comes with a cord, comes with that style of cord, and it comes with a stand and a remote. So I'm going to try to use this ladder. It may not work, but we'll see. So when I tested out the size and stuff, we're going to have to push this back. Phases. Push this back, right back here. To be able to get the size and the clarity of the photo I want, to be able to do this. So I'm just praying to God that this doesn't move in the process of me outlining this logo. That would suck. I gotta figure out a contraption here to set this up on top of that. So I get the ladder set up here. I put my sawhorse up here to give me a flat surface. Left the projector way over here. So yeah, trying to get set up. Luckily there is a convenient outlet right here. Probably the hardest part of this, I hope it's the hardest part, is going to be getting it even on the wall. So looking at it right now, we're probably going to have to turn these lights off because you obviously can't see that too well. So let's see. Let's get the picture up and see how that looks first before I start making other adjustments. See, it's got to be right there to be. It's got to be right there to be focused, and I want it a little bit bigger. Maybe no, that's kind of big. I got to be able to get that outlet cover in the black somewhere. Unless I do it up there like that. Let me see. If I do it up there like that, I'm going to use a ladder, probably. I'm going to have to cover up this window here so I can see this far. Try to do a quick measurement here. $55 inches dead on, 59.5. So yeah, I think we will do it elevated just a little bit. That way the you can see it behind the car. It looks like I do need to raise it a little bit so this outlet cover is not covering part of that front. Okay. So the thought process is to use this chalk to outline it. Hopefully it works. We hope. It's working, but it's so hard to see. So hard to see it unless you're dead on with it. It's kind of hard to draw on walls and chalk, but as I start painting, I'll clean these lines up and make them straighter, in case you're wondering. So I got everything chalked off. It's difficult to put chalk on a textured wall. This is not a flat wall, it's textured. Should I have used a paint pen or something? Probably, could have got a cleaner line. But I'm gonna touch it up as I go painting. So I went ahead and boxed off at least the outside of the letters here. So I know that's straight because those are super long straight lines. You want those to look good. This stuff is so curved and stuff, you might be able to work with it a little bit as you go. So my thought process is, I believe, to do the green outline first, and then the orange letters, and then the black paint. So let's I'm going to put my paint mask on because it's so cold outside I might leave the garage closed. But put my paint mask on, get my brushes ready, and get started. Get the painter's mask on, so let's get it. So unfortunately, I'm not happy with the paint that I bought, so I'm gonna have to go get new paint, figure it out. It is not, it's gonna take multiple coats. It's too see-through. So I gotta figure out a different paint. But with the lights on, you can see it's gonna look really, really good when it's done. Hopefully that chalk will stay on there decently until I can figure out what paint to get. This towel here was what was covering those windows so I can see the projection. Feel like Bob Ross, man. Just paint some happy little trees right here. So it's been a multi-day process. All the paint's taken multiple coats. So yeah, we're slowly getting there, guys. It is freaking cold this morning. It says it feels like 7 degrees out here. But I gotta take advantage of the opportunities I have to work on it. So just a tip for you guys that shoot some footage using iPhone. I didn't know this until yesterday, but especially time lapse. If you're recording time lapse or video or whatever, you get a phone call. It'll show after the phone call that it's still recording, but it totally deletes the footage. It does not save to your photo library. I lost all my time lapse yesterday of doing the letters here. So sorry, y'all guys didn't get to see that. I guess I'll throw in doing the third coat on the letters so that way you can see that. But yeah, let's get started. So here we are. I believe it's been 6 or 7 weeks, but only doing it on the mornings of the weekends. It is now finished, and I'm super happy with the way it turned out. Take a look here. Multiple coats of paint. just tedious work, as you've seen some of it in the time-lapse photos there. Still gotta put the outlet cover on, but I didn't want to get paint on it, so I haven't done that yet. So yeah, guys, it turned out, in my opinion, it turned out really good. And like I said, I put it up there so we can avoid that outlet cover. So that wouldn't be in the middle of the artwork, but also so you can see it when the car's in the garage. It's kind of like a backdrop. As you can see the car, you can see me, you can see the logo there. So, man, to be my first time ever doing something like that, I like it. It turned out really good. Super happy with it. Just to answer a question that I've gotten a few times over the past 6 years, 7 years. Somebody asked me one time, and it does relate to this video. So some of these logos you see, it'll have the name and the front of the cars at the front of the words here. But mine has always been the back of the car at the front, at the end of the words. And people's like, why do you have it backwards? Well, it's not necessarily backwards. It's just against the standard that you usually see. So here's the answer to that. Everything I do for YouTube, the company, Instagram, whatever's connected to this, we are always trying to head in the right direction. So the car is heading in the right direction instead of left. So that's why I did it that way. And so now you guys know why it's that way. But man, just super happy. Like I said, 6 or 7 weeks now I've worked on this, but only on the mornings, the weekend. I've been getting up at like 5 a.m., work on it until about 9. My wife and my baby get up and we start our day. And 2 of those weeks I was just awfully sick, and it was like 7 degrees out here. And I worked during that sometimes, and some days I would wake up at 5 and I'm like, I can't do it. I just feel like total garbage. Can't do it today. So that delayed it a little bit. But yeah, guys, this is the end of part 3. This video's probably the longest video I've done in a while, but it took quite a while to get this finished. And thank you guys for watching this video. And if you're tuning into the series and you haven't watched part 1 and part 2, go check it out, as there will be more parts coming to this series. I got a lot of touching up to do, small details, and then some other things to add. So yeah, if you like what you see here, be sure to go down below and absolutely smash that like and subscribe button. Leave your comment down below. Let me know what you think. Until next time, peace.